Hi, welcome to theCUBE. I'm your host, Lisa Martin, and we are on the ground at Google with CloudNOW, which is a nonprofit organization really helping the direction and mentoring females in cloud technologies and converging technologies. Tonight we're with CloudNOW at their 5th annual Top Women in Cloud Innovations Award ceremony, and we're very excited to be joined by Megan Rossetti, who's a senior cloud engineer at Walmart. Megan is an award winner. Congratulations and welcome to theCUBE.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Talk to us a little bit about what you're doing at Walmart that is clearly award winning.
So with Walmart, what we are looking at doing, and we've really focused in this past year, is expanding outside of our e-commerce solutions for cloud. So our cloud technologies have really been focused on e-commerce, and we are expanding into not only our retail area, but also our infrastructure. So that has been quite the focus this past year. We've really streamlined our cloud operations team so that we have pulled talent, pulled resources together throughout the company and really presenting a unified team in which deployments, methodology, it's completely unified across the company for cloud.
That's fantastic. And I know you've got a rockstar operations team. Talk to us a little bit about some of the key criteria that make this team that you lead so successful.
So the team at Walmart is, we have several different operations teams because of public and private cloud. And so they're led with different individuals, and they do a phenomenal job of ensuring that there's cohesion, ensuring that there's flexibility, ensuring that there's support within the community, within open source community initiatives, whether it's giving back to OpenStack. We're a large contributor back to the OpenStack software, both within the projects and working groups within OpenStack. So all teams really end up coming together, and there is a lot of discussion as to what works for the team. And what works for one team does not necessarily work for the other, in an understanding of that's okay. And we can be flexible, and we can incorporate different methodology depending on requirements.
Excellent. Share with us a little bit about your background. Were you always an engineering kid at heart, or was your path to being a successful female technologist a bit nonlinear? What was that like?
So I have a very different path that I traveled. I actually was a firefighter EMT for years before I went into technology. And it was something that we implemented automated reporting and things along those lines that I was always interested in, but never pursued full force. And so I just I was looking for something different and sort of fell into technology and really grew from there. So I created my own path, quite honestly. I did not really follow kind of any type of set pattern or set path.
I think that's a fantastic message, though, for our viewers to understand, and maybe people even that you mentor, is that's okay.
Yes.
That you can create your own path. In fact, one of the things that was interesting when you were talking about being an EMT is that you were exposed to technology through that. I mean, these days, every company is a tech company.
It absolutely is.
Kids are growing up with technology in their pockets that they've probably got a predilection that they don't know about. And I think that's a great message for people to understand that. And I think you should be proud of that, it's something that you saw opportunity and you created for yourself. As an award winner and at the CloudNOW award event tonight, what are some of the key messages maybe from the keynotes that you've really thought, that's great advice, I want to share that with others? What were some of those messages?
There have been so many, it's hard to pick one. I think more than anything is just try. Find something that you're interested in. It does not have to be something that is directly related to what you do day in and day out. Find something you're passionate about and dive into it, whether it's within another group, whether it's within your own team, whether it is something completely different that you've never tried before. And really just dive into it and see what's out there. Partner with people within your company to see what they're working on and what you can also learn from and leverage from them as well, too.
I think that's great advice, and I've heard some of the similar messages, is just try. I always have sort of the tenet, and I shouldn't say always, in the last few years, of if you have a goal that doesn't put butterflies in your stomach, is it really a goal worth having that
Yes.
you can do this? If someone tells you no, ignore it.
Right.
No matter what.
Yes.
And I've heard that echoed loudly tonight. Don't put yourself in a box.
Yes.
And I think that you've heard that as well. And it sounds like that's how you've had the confidence to go from being an EMT to being a leader, an award-winning leader in technology.
It's funny. It doesn't seem as if it was a strange path. It actually seems
Like you
to
wouldn't
make
go
a
back
lot
and
of
change
logic.
any of it, right?
I wouldn't.
I agree, yeah.
wouldn't. And I'm also very fortunate because I've had some really great support along the way. And I think that that's pretty critical in any, whether you're making a change, whether you're staying on a very solid path, or you decide to completely take a left turn and figure something else out. It's support within whether it's within work, outside of work. And I have to admit, I've been very fortunate in that.
Who are maybe your top two most influential supporters?
Definitely family, without question.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And then I would also say my current team. I've been with them for a while, actually, and they're very, very good at letting me pursue different ideas and different initiatives, and especially letting me, hey, I need to talk to you about this. Can I bounce this off of you? What do you think about if we started going through on this path, or maybe if we looked at doing this? And they're there for their discussion. They're there for a reality check, and they've been really supportive.
Well, I bet that they're very fortunate that you're their leader. Megan Rossetti, Senior Cloud Engineer at Walmart, now CUBE alumna and award winner. Thank you so much for joining us on theCUBE.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. You've been watching theCUBE. I'm your host, Lisa Martin, and if you have a female rock star in tech that you think should be interviewed in our Palo Alto studios, please tweet us at theCUBE, #WomenInTech. Thanks for joining. We'll see you next time.